This is the KRUI News at Noon, brought to you in part by the Daily Iowan. This is KRUI, Iowa City.
The temperature is 37 degrees, and for KRUI, this is the latest news with Cheyne Reiter and Ryan Murphy. Here are the headlines for this Thursday morning. Hawkeye basketball is headed to New York City. New documents have been released in the Newtown shooting, and Nelson Mandela has been readmitted to a hospital. The Iowa men's basketball team advanced to Madison Square Garden for the Final Four of the NIT for the first time in school history with a 75-64 victory over Virginia on the road last night. Junior Roy Devin Marble scored 24 points and dished out 5 assists in the win, and freshman Adam Woodbury added 10 points and 8 rebounds. Iowa faces future Big Ten foe Maryland on Tuesday in New York City at 8 p.m. Central Time.
Police in Newtown, Connecticut released dozens of new documents in connection to the Sandy Hook shootings in December. Many of the documents related to the suspected shooter, Adam Lanza. Reports stated that Lanza had a gun safe in his bedroom and that more than 1,600 rounds of ammo were found in the house that Lanza shared with his mother, who he fatally shot on the morning of the shootings. The investigation into the shootings is still ongoing and is not likely to be completed until the summer. One of the FBI's 10 most wanted fugitives was arrested Wednesday after turning himself in to authorities in El Salvador. Edwin Ernesto Rivera Gracias found himself on the FBI's infamous list for a 2011 murder of a 69-year-old family acquaintance of his girlfriend in Colorado.
Former South African President Nelson Mandela was readmitted to the hospital early today for a recurring lung infection. The 94-year-old Mandela has not been seen in public since the 2010 World Cup and has been hospitalized twice in the past month. Current South African President Jacob Zuma released a statement on Mandela's condition, stating Mandela is responding positively to treatment. Olympian track star Oscar Pistorius had his bail restrictions diminished this morning. Pistorius was granted permission by a South African court to leave the country in order to compete and earn money. Pistorius must provide an itinerary to the court before his departure and must return his passport within 24 hours upon returning to South Africa. The Paralympic runner was charged with the murder of his girlfriend Reva Steenkamp on Valentine's Day.
When federal budget cuts hit, 6th graders from St. Paul's Lutheran School in Waverly, Iowa could no longer visit the White House due to the cancellation of tours to the home of the president. However, Iowa Governor Terry Branstad has stepped up and invited the students to tour the state capitol, the governor's mansion, and his own offices. The governor said he hopes his tour is, quote, a small consolation for not going to the White House.
In entertainment, the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs added a fun aspect to their male bathroom urinals. Video games, completely pee-controlled. The gaming system, sponsored by the Lehigh Valley Health Network, was installed to raise awareness about prostate health. The Iron Pigs said their new installation at Coca-Cola Park is the first of its kind in the United States and believe that the gaming system will become very popular among male fans.
The Miami Heat's 27-game winning streak came to an end last night in the United Center in Chicago as the Heat fell to the Chicago Bulls 101-97. The Bulls, playing without usual contributors Joakim Noah, Richard Hamilton, Marco Bellinelli, and still without injured superstar Derrick Rose, took control of a back-and-forth game in the fourth quarter, never trailing in the game's final period. The Heat's winning streak ends as the second longest streak in NBA history, behind only the 33-game streak of the 1971-72 Los Angeles Lakers. And the NCAA tournament resumes play tonight with 4 of the 8 Sweet 16 games tipping off. Big Ten squads Indiana and Ohio State will look to extend their seasons against Syracuse and Arizona, respectively. The final 4 Sweet 16 games will take place on Friday, including the ultimate underdog, Dunk City, also known as Florida Gulf Coast. And finally, a quick look at the current weather for Iowa City. Right now, the temperature is 37 degrees, and for KRUI News, I'm Ryan Murphy for Cheyne Reiter.
Rock.